Hi, my name is Hui, Ju Hui. You know, you might have seen my art. I doubt it. You might have seen my streams. I doubt it. You might have seen my gameplay. We don't even need to mention it. So, welcome to this new format. I wanted to share the basically the time lapse that I did for the new intro that I made for my Twitch channel. I was really proud of it. The thing that made me want to make it was just seeing everyone else who has really nice intros, and I thought, oh, I really want to make mine. But ironically, the project started from something completely different. So I really wanted to spruce up my Fugi. So I use a Fugi to talk. It's just a Discord avatar thing. It detects when you talk, and then it kind of like bounces on your stream when you stream from OBS or whatever it is. Let's see. So the original plan was to have this kind of studying character, and then like whenever I talked, she would move, like her eyes would dart around, her mouth would also like not lip synced at all, but it would like open and close. Kind of similar to how lip flaps work, but a little differently. You can even see like later in the process, like the process of me trying to draw the lip flaps or trying to get positions right, and then I ended up just not including them at all because I'm just not familiar with animating on ClipStudioPaint yet. But like I really wanted this to be done, so I ended up turning it, instead of this really complex Fugi or like using a VTube studio or something like that, I ended up making it an intro video because I thought it would be such a waste. And I know that, knowing myself, if I don't finish something, it's gonna remain on the back burner for forever. So part of the concept was like a chill girl studying, and my character would like look up at the screen and she'd open her mouth and blink. She'd move like her pen. There would obviously be writing already on the page, but like she'd move her pen, and then there would be like a glow that dims and brightens. It was a tall order, especially as an artist who does art on and off. I really wasn't confident in whatever I was doing. At some point I was just like, man, maybe I should give up. But I persevered. I kept showing my friend what I was doing, and she really cheered me on. Shout out to you, Zoe. My skills are Oh god, my skills are so rusty. So when I was trying to do like even a simple like shadow shift thing, oh, it did not turn out well. I was so I had a lot of plans with the color. Like eventually you see that it's like a lot of pink, like dark pink. And then the colors that stand out are blue and yellow and like maybe red, but those colors are still like on the red spectrum. And the reason why I colored it that way is because my friend Zoe, the one who is cheering me on, is colorblind. And I was so sad that I made my whole persona this color that she could not see. And she loves my designs. But despite that, she can't see it as clearly as other people can. And you know what? If I include, because art is intentional, and I thought that, if I include it in the process, eventually I'll get to a spot where I'm really satisfied with what I'm doing. And regardless of whether she's colorblind or not, it'll come out exactly how I want her to see it. And then she might not feel so left out like other people do in the world. Okay, deep part aside. It's Tritanopia. It's the teal and pink color palette. You might see in the corner there is a very old recording of me and Zoe's match against a hillbilly in Dead by Daylight. And I included that in case people wanted to like not look at the drawing, or like they wanted like a minute off of it. If you're the kind of person that has to look at multiple different things to stay focused on audio, I was like, oh, okay, I'll treat them to that. So now you have like the drawing process going on. Then you also have my character in the corner, which hopefully I'll animate bouncing up and down whenever I speak. But knowing me, I'll probably just include it just for the trademark. Maybe in the future. But looking at looking at this gameplay, let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is back, I think, about 2 or 3 years ago, when me and Zoe were super into DBD, and we were up against this hillbilly. For some reason, I think he was farming blood points at the time. I don't get it, but he was mowing down people and then letting them bleed out. And then he would like wait until another survivor comes along, and then he'd like wait until they get the other person up, and then he'd mow them down. So the entire time me and Zoe are running around trying to do gens, trying to survive in the game, trying to get things done. And our teammates are also just doing the same thing. So we're saving each other, we're running around. In the background of this, we're basically screaming our heads off because it's terrifying. Back when me and Zoe were like super into Dead by Daylight, she's moved on to So, now that she's moved on from Dead by Daylight, she doesn't find it as scary anymore. For me, I find it fun. It's thrilling. It's this like you're not really part of a horror movie. I know that some killers do give that effect, but it's not the same. You're essentially just fighting against a force that can't be stopped. Like, you can loop them forever, but eventually if you stop, they're gonna kill you. And that's just how I understand it anyway. So yeah. Besides being an artist that has basically less than confidence in their work ethics and art, I'm a gamer that touches way too many games to save my life. I stopped playing Dead by Daylight after Zoe lost her interest in it, because it's way more fun with friends. And at the time we were struggling with another friendship of ours, but things happen. So what was I going with this? Right. So the art here, I think I included a few Easter eggs that you might be able to see in the recording of the time lapse. I included a bunch of names that meant a lot to me. I included a lot of people who mean the world to me, that I still talk to and I think about and spend time with. I also included my real life friends. They're very important to me, but we kind of have our own vibes, and my relationship with them is a little different from my relationship with Zoe, because I've known Zoe since we were 17. We're the same age, so we met like right at the end of high school when we finished our SPM. Woo, Malaysians! And we've been friends ever since. I've met her in real life. So I also included a picture of one of her outings. I did it with permission from her. And she also says that she finds it really cute. The picture doesn't have her face. But it does have her height, I think. I'm not sure about that. The end of the recording here is where a lot of it is just really repetitive, where I'm like recoloring things, I'm drawing lip flaps, I'm arranging little things. I will say one thing. The magic that I drew on the book was very heavily inspired by Hextech. So the kind of like patterns that they have on it is very reminiscent of, I'm not sure where Arcane or where Fortiche were inspired to make the Hextech designs, but it looks a lot like moss. It looks a lot like biological growths of bacteria. It's honestly really cool. I wanted to reflect that too. There's also Easter eggs in the background. I haven't talked about those. But the Easter eggs are maybe teasing future outfits. Maybe teasing my friends that appear on my stream. Or other things. Well, I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. I just yapped for 12 minutes, but I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Goodbye. You can find me below. Go follow my friends that I hang out with. Woohoo! Bye bye.